What? I didn't start late. Wasn't messing with my mustache until 5 minutes ago. I don't know what you're talking about. Greetings, my name is Brian, and welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings, day 22. 2 left. Well, 3 left. 2 left. Of this madness we've been dealing with. Oh, I haven't turned on the lights on either. Wow. Doing great. Music Maestro. I have nothing set up because I decided to get to 7 o'clock faster by watching a movie. The movie ended about 10 minutes ago. So, you know. Suddenly I realized what time it was. It's fun. I was keeping an eye on the clock. But suddenly it went from I had 10 minutes to I had 4. I don't know how that happens, but it happens. Oh my god, oh, there's the noise. Hello. Big wet weather is coming. Hydration is key, but stay dry. Yes, stay dry. It's going to be cold, I think, over the next few days. Thank you, Zenbood, for your continual support of this channel. Almost daily. It's weird. I don't know how that happens. Ugh, I closed the wrong thing. Figure. I'm definitely getting situated. What's funny is the thing I was watching, I already knew the whole story, but it was the live action version, so I was curious. No, I'm definitely not getting distracted by looking at YouTube. Ralphie has a new video on his Bitter Philosophy. What's that? Live. Alright. Whiskey time. It's already been 2 minutes. Time is an illusion. What to wear? Still feels weird that I don't. Who else gets the Christmas spirit? Does anyone get that the holiday spirit thing? Where I'm like, oh, the holiday. I've felt it occasionally, but you know, other than being a kid and maybe a couple of times since then. But there has to be a certain amount of exposure to human beings for it to actually get going. I think that's what it is. It's like this mass issue. it's what is the word I want to look for here? I'm being thoughtful, thought-provoking, philosophical, something. Like a mass delusion. It's like everyone is going to think about nothing but this holiday for the whole month. There are other holidays. That one is the one that's ingrained in my current culture, and I've had to live with it my whole life, whether I liked it or not. YouTube isn't receiving enough blah blah blah. You can go to hell. If it was getting choppy, let me know. I don't know what's up. I have no extracurricular weirdness going on, I don't think. I haven't checked Discord. Don't just swell. Oh, you know what it is? I do not. You're going to hear a loud noise. Or not. I didn't hear it, but something was up that didn't need to be. I was on somewhere I didn't need to be. They do have a bit of a pulse, don't they? It's kind of weird. I'm sure there's a way to fix that, but I have no idea how. So it's just going to keep doing that, apparently. Yeah, it's like... It seems alive. It's a little disturbing. Alright, 22. Good. I was just checking the Whiscord Discord server. Another one that looks suspiciously bourbon-like, but could be a Scotch, but could be an Irish, but could be just about anything, as we're finding out during this month. Again, day 22. Again, whatever reason my brain was... I know it's 22. I looked at it. I saw it. But as soon as I was supposed to show it to the camera here, I thought I grabbed the wrong one. And for a moment, I believed it. Let's begin with the color. Look at it. What do you think? Also, please let me know what you are drinking this evening. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be Kahlua. Pretty hot chocolate, something like that. The legs look legular. I'm getting fingerprints all over this glass because I was definitely messing with mustache wax earlier and I didn't get all of my hands. Because I decided to start fiddling with that 4 minutes before the stream was starting. It's still bugging me. Oktoberfest beers to winter lagers, right? Coincidence. What's a winter beer I like? I don't know. I think I have one. I like the idea of Oktoberfest beers, but I missed out, well, on the chance to try an Oktoberfest one that seemed interesting. I could get it again, but I don't remember what it's called. Maybe next year. I get there, who knows. But normally beers nowadays is just usually Guinness. If there's a Guinness, I'll get that. There is a local brewery that I do enjoy some of their stuff though, on occasion, but not very often. Ooh. That was very sweet. Not a bourbon. Theme of my channel lately. Is it a bourbon? No. I'm getting tired of this smells familiar thing, but my brain going, I don't know, it just does. Very sweet. It's the powdered sugar sweet. And there's a lightness to it, like as far as like the smell of it, almost floral, somewhat perfumey too. It's like grandma's perfume. No, it's not. It's got a nice nose, but I feel like I'm smelling some kind of flower that I've never smelled before. That's very confusing, as you can imagine. Here, smell this. Whoa. Honeysuckle. Okay. With the vague memory of honeysuckle I have. And there is a... There's something very fruit-like. And I've been trying to figure out if this is some kind of sherry thing I've started to recognize, or if it's just something random and I don't understand it. Where it seems like it's a fruit. Maybe... You know, I want to say grape, I want to say raisin, I want to say a dark fruit. It's not cherry. But it leans into the red wine category. But for me, it comes off as a little bit of funk and more raisin-like than... Like, I've been eating these weird little snack packs lately, and they have like juice-infused raisins. It's weird, it makes sense, but they're delicious. Or juice-infused cranberries, dried cranberries. With, like, something in them. They're nice. Making me think of those that you've probably never had before. The feeling is malt. Possible sherry influence is what I'm getting. I'm going to just assume that's what it is. This could be a rye. That's also a possibility because it could be anything. I'm going to say the same thing I said last time. Is this going to fit it? That'd be hilarious. I mean, it could be. The color's just light enough. And it smells familiar. But I've said that a few times, and that just means it was a Scotch to me. If this is another freaking Buddha Haben, I swear. Shouldn't have said that out loud. I'm identifying it now as a peat note. That's weird. That's probably what it is. Is sometimes when there's a certain type of peat, or some peated scotches, I get a dark fruit note instead of that really aggressive tar, iodine, campfire stuff. That's initially there, but as I, nose it and taste it, it starts to turn into a dark fruit. This one has salt. Thankfully, I like salty things. So I used to always have pretzels. Oh, I do have pretzels. I bought some more. They're just way over there. And I'm not gonna... Now this is making me think of Bourbon 14. What the hell am I dealing with right now? Because I'm going through just like a little catalog, well, little catalog thing, you know, flipping, what is this called? Are those phone books or phone reels? People don't know what those are anymore, Brian. I know. Yeah, it's making me think of a lightly peated Scotch. But I don't know if it's one I've had before. Rolodex, yes. I'm going through my Rolodex of different types of whiskey I've had. Somehow I got to Bourbon 14, possible Glenfiddich, maybe sherry influenced. This is another Canadian whiskey too. I don't know. Got a copper penny note, and it came right after honey. This is delightful. If I'm being blunt, I've spent a lot of time, like probably the past 10 minutes or so, just going over the nose. Because it's so interesting. And it's so familiar. That's the part that's making me go, but let's see if the tastes help, all right? I'm so thirsty. What a lovely initial sip that was. Oh no. I don't want to like this because it's probably going to be stupid expensive. Or a one-time release. I'm a bit of a cynic if you weren't aware. And it is peated. Just very, very little. I think that's hilarious. I did not pick it up as peated initially. But that's why I was so damn familiar. This is nice. Lingering finish. What is this? That's not good. This is me being intrigued by the nose, and I have the first sip, and it's got this lovely scenic taste. Does that make sense? I was thinking of being in a car and watching the scenery roll by. It was beautiful. That's what I tasted here. I don't know how. Loch Lomond again? It could be. I still don't quite know what Loch Lomond 12 smells like, tastes like. Cliffsmith evening. Cheers. Schwelcome to this mess. I want to be there when you and Irene try this, Cliff. This is fascinating. Alright. I'm holding my palate this time. I had either apples or pear, then a honey, then it gets spicy after that. And it comes in waves. Love that. Good progression. This better be a Scotch, damn it. If it's some other thing, it's just... I mean, wild. Oh. Giant baby bottle of water. What I feel like when I'm holding that thing, it's ridiculous. All right. I need to hone my brain here because it's kind of all over the place. Delightful. like a drop of water. It hits, it hits a flat water surface, and then it ripples in a beautiful way. Yeah, the finish really lingers. It's got oak, spice, and like that distant campfire smell, or the pepperiness I'm equating to peat, which then of course makes me think of campfire occasionally. We're talking about if you're near a beach and it's far away and they're burning driftwood in summer. I don't know where I'm going with that, but that was a nice little mental image for me. The texture's just right too. Honey sweet, then it goes dry, then it goes a little spicy, then it goes dry. That kind of rolls under the end of my tongue there and gets spicy again. And it's a light spice. It's making me think of a coffee cake, like the crumble on top of that, where it's sweet and a little prickly or spicy because of the cinnamon, and it dries out your mouth a little because of what it is. All right, past the 15-minute mark. This is one that kind of sucked me in there. Let's find out what we got. 3, 2, 1, go. Of course. Son of a bitch. I knew there had to be a zinger in here, and there was. And I bet I'm never going to be able to try that again. Alright, hold please. I gotta save these pitches. Pitches, I tell you. There's much writing on the back. Alright. Wow. I was waiting for this kind of curveball, folks. It's Japanese whiskey. Or at least I think it's Japanese. I'm saying that without knowing exactly how to read what says on there without looking at these images. So first, I'm assuming it's Japanese. If it's anything else, I'll be very surprised. Let's see, what is this called exactly? Nikka whiskey. Single malt. Oh, Japanese anime, please help me out. Miyagikyo. Miyagikyo. There we go. I can say words. So it was making me think of Nikka from the barrel. I really like Nikka from the barrel, and it also won an award in the OSWAs. 48%. So there's no burn at all. I need to think about that. I'm just going to drink this. And yes, it is peated. But part of me is like, well, why don't you just pour a little Nikka from the barrel after that? Just check. Explains so damn much. So damn much just made sense because of that. Arg. There's no age statement or anything, which is good. I have to read the back to you. Because he took a picture of the back, thankfully. Gotta hold it. This rare version of Miyagikyo, I'd be saying that wrong. Single malt has been released as a series of Nikka Discovery, highlighting Nikka's various experiments in every making process. With a focus on the diversity of ingredients within the distillery, this expression consists only of peaty batches and offers a pleasant surprise that overturns the preconceived floral and fruity image of Miyagikyo. Wow. Hate to tell you, but please experience its exquisite combination of distinctly peaty notes and boldness, leaving behind an estery hint in the aftertaste. Estery. I feel like I should know what that is like. I think it's hilarious. They're like, it's like a fruit one, but with peat, and you only get the peat. No, that was the last thing I noticed. I'm glad I did, because I could have gone through that without even knowing it was peated. It was so light. That's hilarious. What a lovely whiskey. God damn you, Nikka. Why do you have to be like that? Don't make me want more Nikka. Don't. Son of doing it. I still have that other one that's like half empty over there. I can see it. Actually, no, I can't. Wait, yes, I can. Yeah, it's got about 25% left. Oh, god damn it. What a lovely and also extremely annoying surprise. A special Nikka release. Delightful. I want to see who else who's done a video on it, because I have never seen this bottle before in my life. Unless I accidentally saw it in the vault. I had no idea. But alright, only 2. That's surprising. Like I said, he's been posting YouTube reviews that go along with some of these bottles. Oh man, gimme. I'm almost tempted to ask him how much this silly ass bottle was. Not because I'm going to buy one, but because I know Japanese whiskey prices are wonky now. Arg. Could you tell I wasn't sure about it being a Scotch that whole time? Fucking better be a Scotch. And I've been waiting for this little sidestep of a thing. It already happened with Canadian whiskey, which I would have never figured that one out. It was just weird. It was just a weird one. But this Japanese whiskey doing its freaking thing. Oh my goodness. I also wouldn't have been surprised if this had been a God damn it, why can't I remember the name? You all know the name. Oh, also the thing. I gotta tell you the thing. Because the YouTube overlords demanded. Yay. I'm sure you've done that already, but I'm doing it for me to remind you. Because I'm reminding myself to remind you, even though you don't need reminding. Social media and internet stuff is weird. Japanese whiskey doing what it does best. Imitating Scotch. I mean, what? If you know the story about Japanese whiskey, that's funnier. If you don't, it's still pretty funny. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. What the hell? I'm going to put a reminder for myself. Damn it. This is going into my whiskey psalm list. I have one of those. Hello. Jeez. Thank you, PayPal. I already know. Oh, shit. Where are they? I mean, shoot. Dang. Where are they? Right. I'm putting in Nikka. I'll put in Miyagikyo. How do you spell that? Miyagikyo. I've heard that word before. I've just never seen it. M-I-Y-A-G-I-K-Y-O. Put a little asterisk. Because all that really means is I need to go into the vault. I'm going to forget that, of course. I'll have no idea what was there. But I saved it. So when I go to the vault, dang it, I can look into the Japanese whiskey section because I never do. There's always such a wide selection there that you just get decision overload. Some is Scotch. Cliff, that's right. What a coincidence. How odd. Oh, stupidly good. I don't want to eat. Well, I'm definitely going to drink it all, but I almost want to savor it for an hour, but I'm not going to. Because I have to pour some Nikka from the barrel after this now. Do a little mental comparison. It's like, that is why. Yeah, I liked it, and it seemed familiar. That's the only reason I can think of. Ugh. And it's so pleasant. This is how you introduce someone to peat. I mean, it may seem very different to someone else who's never had peat, but that was an experience for me when I noticed the peat. It was mostly malt first, and I thought sherry. I have no idea if this is sherry because it doesn't freaking say anything. They say some very nice things about their whiskey, but they just don't tell you anything else. Everything else under it is the Nikka Whiskey Distilling Co. I can at least go to the website. Maybe I'll find out more that way. Because I'm very curious about this one now. Lovely little bottle. Kind of looks like a chunky wine bottle, really, but hey. It is whiskey. It's a whiskey bottle. Again, 48%, which is also nice. Because it could have been less. Hold on. I'm going to see what it says at the bottom here. Produced by the Nikka Whiskey Distilling Co. Okay, that's not. I know that. But I don't know the mash bill. Oh, wait, no, I do. Single malt. I need to remember what that means exactly. Sometimes it gets confusing. And I'm usually confused. But it doesn't tell me anything else. It doesn't give me any tasting notes other than that little blip it has at the end. Please experience this exquisite combination of distinctive peaty notes and boldness, leaving behind an estery hint in the aftertaste. I'm still not quite sure what estery is. In fact, I just equate it to a name, Esther, or Efster, as some might say. Well, what a nice little curveball. Japanese whiskey doing exactly what it's been doing lately is it's nice that it's a peated one. I think initially it was peat, right? The initial Japanese whiskey experience was slightly peated or very peated, and they weren't having it. So they changed it in a good way. Peated Ben Nevis? Oh, maybe. And these things are starting to freak me out now they're all moving at the same time. There's so many lovely images. They're all sunny days. And honeysuckle and, you know, the beach. The salt air. I miss summer. No, I don't. I miss warmer weather where there are no bugs around. I like that. But now we have how damn cold it is. Sherry cask on this one. Huh. How coincidental. I need to see if I can figure out what sherry is. The nose or on the palate. It's actually not that cold out. I keep thinking it's ridiculously cold, but it's warmer than usual. Well, warmer than it has been lately. 6 degrees Celsius, if you want to try to figure that one out. So that's about 52 Fahrenheit? Something around that? Yeah. 54, 55. Warmer than you'd think, but I know it's going to get real freaking cold soon. And wet, as we said at the beginning, or as Edward said at the beginning. Ugh. That's fine. I do have something special lined up for tomorrow. So absolutely be here tomorrow. It's Friday, so it's going to be a longer stream as well. But if things go according to plan, it should be entertaining as far as my surroundings. If everything goes as planned. I'm always thinking something's going to go wrong, so we'll see. Again, the weather's supposed to get weird tomorrow. That's not, when you get that little thing from the electrical company, like, there's a storm coming and stuff could get real. You may lose heat and electricity. Oh, cool. I'll keep that in mind. Let's just pretend that won't happen, though. Nope. Cliff's got the info. Released in 2016 as a permanent product that showcases the elegant style of Miyagikyo malts, estery aromas from carefully selected yeast strains, along with distinctive sherry cask influence. I need to figure out if I can pinpoint sherries. That's something I should experiment on myself with. That sounds weird. But I should maybe do a blind plate. Let's see if I can pick out which one is the sherry and which one isn't. We'll see. Anyway, with that, it's been 30 minutes. I'll be back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Hopefully. With something different. Hopefully. With that said, as always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. Boop. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.